Here's looking at you, kid. Mm. I have my cappuccino again today, so I'm using my little short cup because it only makes a shorter amount, but oh, it's so good. Mm. Now, but by the way, this is Velma Hagar, your friend. You knew that already, didn't you? But anyway, here I am. If I said to you, you could have one of these two gifts. You can either be extremely talented or you can have grit. Which one would you take? You know, talent sounds so appealing, doesn't it? To maybe be a rock star or a famous author or an artist. Doesn't all that just sound appealing? And grit? What the heck? Grit. What does grit mean? Grit means setting out to do something and doggone getting it done. That's what grit is. And you know what? There's no doubt in my mind which one I would take. I think I already have it. Grit. I'm going to give you a little bit of homework. I want you to look up in the dictionary what grit means and get the full impact of it. You know, you can have all the talent in the world. You can be the best singer, the best musician, the best artist, the best anything. But if you don't have grit, if you don't have what it takes to get it done, you know how many talented people there are that end up even on the streets? Do you know if you don't have grit, you ain't got nothing? You know, I would tell you to strive for grit. Set your cap to saying, you know, whatever I set my mind to do, doggone it, I'm going to do it. And, you know, if you waver, you get nothing from God either. So, you know, once you've decided to do something, ask God, help me, Lord, this is what I want to do. Be sure it's something that God would approve of. You know, you don't want to ask God to help you rob a bank, you know, but ask him to help you do something that you know that he would approve of. And then go forward and don't stop until you do it. You know, the old adage that says, winners never quit and quitters never win. That is absolutely the truth. Someone who never quits is nothing more than someone who has grit. You know, I'll tell you what, this is one area of my life that I was always strong in. You know, we all have areas of strength and weaknesses. And when I tell you to set your cap for something, go for something in the arena you're called to. I mean, don't try to be a famous artist if you can't draw worth a toot. You know, my artwork looks like a 5-year-old. It's horrible. Like stick figures, it's so bad. And then my girlfriend, she can draw anything. But you know what? She can't write worth a toot, and I can. So you know what? If I'm going to try to do something and make it big, it's going to be in a field that I know that there's a possibility of making it. Don't shoot for something that you aren't even gifted with. And this doesn't mean you can't learn things. You can learn them. But you know, a person, for instance, who wants to be a singer, you can go to school, you can go to music lessons, and you'll learn to be a decent singer. But you will never be terrific unless it's within you. You've got it. You've got the gift. So look for your gifts. Discern your gifts. And don't compete with anybody else either. You don't have to compete. This is your race. You're running it alone. Stay in your own lane. And then go for it. Don't you love it? Grit. I love it. What was it John Wayne did something about grit? What was it? True Grit. Oh, True Grit. That was his movie. And you know, all that True Grit is just someone who, he's really, if he says he's going to do it, he's going to do it. And you know what? I want to be known for that. I don't want to be somebody that starts a bunch of things they never finish. You know, do what you set out to do. You know, it may take 20 years, guys. It may take 10, 15, maybe only 5, but it may take a while. And if you quit, you get nothing. God says those that waver get nothing from him. Set your little cap, make a decision, and then go for it. Does that make sense? I hope so. I love that line. I love it. And I want you to look up the word grit in the Webster's dictionary and see what Webster has to say exactly what grit means. And then if you don't have that, ask God to give it to you. Because I will promise you, no one is ever successful without grit. I mean, they can be successful without a gift, without talent. You can be real successful without a talent, but you can't be successful without grit. Isn't that something? So people are always looking to, to strike it rich, to make it big, to become famous. The only thing it takes is grit. And a gift in the field that you're going for. Okay, I didn't talk long because I want that to sink in. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. Now, and while you're at it, subscribe. Right there on your right side, there's a little button. Hit it. It's a little red button. It says subscribe. And then every time I do a video, it will pop up on your screen. And then I want you to watch it. I really promote these, and I'm getting there, you guys. I'm getting there. It's moving along. One day you'll be able to say, I knew her when she was nobody. Except Sammy Hagar's sister. That I am. That's my big claim to fame. Sammy Hagar's sister. I want it in my own right. I want it because I did something good, because I taught you something, because all the things I've learned all these years of living on this planet, I want you to learn some of them too. So the things that I've learned, I'm passing on. And buy my book, Hidden Treasures in Secret Places, filled with little treasures. And you know what? You can order it from me. I will autograph it to you and send it out. I have a hard copy for $29 and a soft copy for $20 and $3 to ship, either one. So private message me or go to Amazon and buy it there. Okay, my friends, until next time, this is Velma Hagar bidding you a blessed day. Find the grit and go for it. Bye.